The US military is continuing a major build-up of air and naval assets in West Asia, signaling a possible strike on Iran's regime. Reports now suggest that Trump may authorize military strikes on Iran, with experts warning that the current US military build-up in West Asia is like Dante's Inferno, with scale and strategy equal to that of the 2003 war in Iraq and the 1990-1991 Persian Gulf conflict. The build-up is happening at a time when new round of talks between the United States of America and Iran is scheduled to take place in Geneva. According to reports, this military build-up signals two things. Number one, to put pressure on Tehran as terms of deal are discussed. And number two, have options on table to strike inside the country should negotiations over its nuclear program fail. According to a US official, the United States of America is continuing to flow air defense systems to the region. And several US military units were deployed in the region that were expected to rotate out in the coming weeks, and they have now been ordered to extend their stay. Let's now take you through the key US bases around Iran and the key military warships and aircraft carriers. First up, about the US military deployment in West Asia. Let's take you through the key US military bases in Iran. First up, the first military base in Iran is around Iran is, let's take you through that, is Qatar. It's called the Al Udeid Air Base. This is the largest US military base there. It has around 100 aircraft and drones. 8,000 troops are stationed there, and this is a major air operations hub. Moving on to the next US base around Iran, which is in Bahrain. Now, this one in Bahrain, it has naval support activity. It has around 9,000 personnel, and this is US Navy's 5th Fleet headquarters. The next US air base near Iran is in Saudi Arabia. It's called the Prince Sultan Air Base. Here, there are around 2,700 troops who are stationed here, and this is a strategic air power base. Well, there's more. The next US air base near Iran is in Kuwait. It's called Camp Harifijan. This is located 55 kilometers southeast of the Kuwait city. Apart from that, it has key logistics and joint force base. These are some of the major US air bases. The next up is in UAE. It's called the Al Dhafra Air Base. It has around 3,500 troops, hosts advanced aircraft like F-22 Raptor stealth fighters, surveillance planes, drones, intel, surveillance, and even strike operations. This is one of the most major US air bases in Iran, situated in UAE. Next up we have in Iraq. This is called the Erbil Air Base. This is used by the US forces. That is for air operations in northern Iraq and Syria. Well, there are also US bases in Kuwait, Oman, Djibouti, Turkey and Egypt. The next up we are talking about is in Syria. US troops present in various parts. So, we've given you a gist of all the key US bases around Iran, from Kuwait, Iraq, Syria, Bahrain, UAE, Saudi Arabia to Qatar. Let's now take you through the US warships who have been deployed around Iran, as talks are all set to take place in Geneva between US and Iran. Let's take you through the key US warships which have been deployed. So, first up is the USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier. This is situated in the Arabian Sea. Moving on to the second USS warship, which is the USS Frank E. Peterson. This is again situated in Arabian Sea. Apart from this, there is USS Michael Murphy. This is also situated in the Arabian Sea. Then we have USS Roosevelt, which is situated in the Mediterranean Sea, and USS McFall, situated in the Persian Gulf. Last up, we have USS Delbert D. Black, and this warship is situated in the Red Sea. So these are some of the key US warships situated around Iran. But there's more, because US has not just moved warships, but there's also been air power deployed by US against Iran. First up, we have E-3 Sentry Avacas. and this is situated in the Millennium in the United Kingdom. Then we have the F-35A fighter jets. This is situated in the air base of the US Air Base in Jordan. Then we have F-16 fighters situated in UAE and KSA. Next up, we have EA-18GA. This is again situated in the US Air Base in Jordan. And last up, we have RC-135 Signet situated in Greece. Hence, these are all the air power, the warships deployed by the United States of America against Iran. Well, at this point of time, Iran has said that it is ready for talks, but will defend itself against any kind of US aggression. Iran's Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson has said that any US attack against Iran, including limited strikes, would be considered as an act of aggression. Our next report telling you about how prepared is Iran.
Iran is preparing not just for conflict, but for survival. As the prospect of a direct confrontation with the United States looms, Tehran has entered what officials privately describe as continuity mode. Missile forces are on heightened alert, the Revolutionary Guard has intensified drills across land, sea and air, and the most striking change is political. President Masoud Pezeshkian has effectively been sidelined. Reports suggest he has been cut out of key security decisions, reduced to a largely symbolic role as Iran's unelected power centers take full control. Calling the shots now is Ali Larijani, a veteran politician and a former commander in the Revolutionary Guard Corps. Larijani has emerged as the regime's chief crisis manager, overseeing war preparations, internal security and diplomatic signaling. He's become the public face of Iran's hardline response as tensions escalate. At the very top, Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is preparing for the unthinkable, in a move that underscores how seriously Tehran views the threat of war or assassination. Khamenei has reportedly ordered 4 layers of succession for every major military and government role that he personally appoints. Each senior commander and official now has multiple designated replacements, a chain of command designed to survive even decapitation strikes. It's a strategy rooted in survival, ensuring that even if top leaders are killed, the Islamic Republic continues to function, fight and retaliate. Iran's military posture reflects that mindset. Ballistic missiles have been repositioned. Naval forces have rehearsed closing the Strait of Hormuz, a vital choke point for global oil supplies. All of this points to a stark reality. While diplomacy may still be alive on paper, Iran is preparing for war on the ground. A war in which the president barely figures, a war directed by Larijani, and a war planned with the assumption that the highest offices may not survive the first strike. Bureau Report, NDTV.